Congress is now investigating Jeffrey Epstein's apparent suicide, with new reports raising questions about the federal jail where he was being held. Government investigators raided the alleged sex trafficker's home in the Virgin Islands yesterday. Mola Lenghi is at the Metropolitan Correctional Center here in New York City, where one of Epstein's guards on the night he died reportedly was not a regular corrections officer. Mola, good morning. What's the latest on these investigations?
Well, good morning, Tony. They are expanding and very likely to include that new detail that you mentioned about the guard not being a regular correctionals officer here at the facility in downtown Manhattan. Just last night, the House Judiciary Committee launched a probe into Epstein's death. Of course, that comes after Attorney General William Barr called on the FBI and the Office of the Inspector General, both to investigate. And all of this comes as the investigation into Epstein's alleged sex trafficking operation continues in full force.
Pictures show FBI agents raiding Jeffrey Epstein's private island in the Caribbean 2 days after the convicted pedophile died by apparent suicide.
We will get to the bottom of what happened, and there will be accountability.
On Monday, Attorney General William Barr criticized the New York detention center where the disgraced financier was held.
I was appalled and, frankly, angry to learn of the MCC's failure to adequately secure this prisoner.
CBS News has learned the morning of Epstein's death, there was shouting and shrieking from his cell. Guards attempted to revive him while saying, "Breathe, Epstein, breathe." With Epstein gone, potential co-conspirators involved in his alleged sex trafficking network are shifting into focus. British socialite Ghislaine Maxwell is accused of recruiting underage girls for sex. She's denied those claims in the past and has not been charged with a crime. Maxwell is said to be Epstein's ex-girlfriend turned business associate. Her current location is unknown.
She was more of a partner in his obsession, really. And there are allegations that she was involved in having sex with some of these girls as well.
Court documents from 2011 reveal Epstein controlled several apartments in a building just blocks from his $77 million New York townhouse, and allegedly housed young models there, underage girls from all over the world. And yesterday, Barr issued this stern warning for anyone who may be evading justice.
Let me assure you that this case will continue on against anyone who was complicit with Epstein. Any co-conspirators should not rest easy. The victims deserve justice, and they will get it.
Well, CBS News has learned that Epstein's estranged brother Mark was called after Epstein's apparent suicide. He was the one who actually identified the body. The New York City Medical Examiner's Office has performed an autopsy on Epstein, but Tony, those results are still pending.
A lot of people waiting for those. Mola, we're also learning more about Epstein's 13-month stint in a Florida county jail. That was after he pled guilty in 2008 to charges of soliciting a minor for prostitution. What can you tell us in that case?
That's right, Tony. In an interview with our West Palm Beach CBS affiliate, a former corrections worker with the sheriff's office there said that Epstein was, quote, treated like a celebrity during his time there. She claims that his cell was often left unlocked regularly, that he was allowed to sort of roam around the dormitory area, often naked, without any sort of repercussions.
Very strange details, just stranger and darker by the day.
The more you hear, the worse and more upsetting and disturbing it gets.
That's the truth. Yeah. All right.